What's up, rats and ratettes?
Supposed to stroke
Welcome to the Pleeka podcast. I'm Jerome, and with me, as always, is Hess. Today, we'll be talking about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. What's up, sailor?
What I do?
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
If you hear any banging or clunk, whoa, any banging or clunking or men talking or anything like that outside, I told you about what happened to Frog's house, right?
No.
I never told. Wow, I can't believe I never told you about what happened to Frog's house. One night, like it was a couple weeks ago, it was like 2 a.m. Some drunk dude drove into his house, like literally passed his truck in the front of his house and hit inside his house, and like broke their water thing, and water was spraying everywhere. It was crazy. But so they're repairing part of his house right now. So if you hear any construction from the podcast, that's why. But yeah, no, it was great. We heard like it sounded like a truck was tumbling down the road, and we went outside and we were like, "Where's the fucking accident?" And then we're like, "Oh my god, is it inside his house?" So we ran over there because we're like, "Holy shit, are they okay?" And luckily, everybody was fine. Their dogs didn't get hurt, nothing. But
damn, that's crazy.
yeah, so they're like, it went through. So like, because everything's kind of built like our house. So think about it. The car went through Taylor's room into the living room to the front door, basically.
God.
Like for our house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild. Yeah, you'd not told me that.
I can't believe it. It must have been like perfectly in between us doing podcasts and not doing something where it just slipped my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been doing construction today. They actually had to use our water yesterday so they could go to the bathroom because our water was broken, so they had to connect to our shit and all that. But it's pretty gnarly.
Damn.
I can't imagine if that happened.
I mean, shit. That's
It's just like the startle you get a car crashing in your house, you waking up that way.
Hold up.
That would be terrifying.
I'm surprised they don't put like speed bumps down that road.
Yeah, well, there is one like a little bit there, but not
I mean,
not
like,
good enough.
Yeah, like every like 100 feet.
Yeah, and what's fucked
and
up
make them like those, because I mean that, like obviously I've driven down that street and like people fly down that street.
Yeah. And what's fucked up too is he puts his truck like in the rocks in front of his house because before he had it in the street and it got hit by a car. So then in the rocks, which it was so weird. The guy was driving a truck just as big as our neighbor's truck and somehow avoided the truck in the front yard to hit the house and didn't hit the truck at all.
That's crazy.
It was funny that when the guy finally got out of the house and they got out of the car and all that, he walked over and sat in front of our house, and just like a movie, he took off his hat and threw it on the floor and went, "Oh, man." And we started laughing and we had to go inside because we were like, dude, this is more than an "oh, man" moment.
Yeah, you should have like filmed it.
I kind of wanted to, and then it was really weird too. His girlfriend, like, there was a car just driving around here like constantly, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this car? They just keep circling us." And then eventually she parks across the street, and you just hear a girl yell, "Oh fuck!" And she runs out of the car over to him. So she must have been looking around the neighborhood for him, like maybe they were coming home from the bar.
He probably
or
called her like, "I crashed." I crashed. Come and get me.
I'm in the wrong living room with my car.
That is craziness.
Yeah. But that's just so people, if you hear construction, that's what's going on. But today we're here to talk about Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the third Harry Potter in the series.
Third Harry Potter. Yes.
That felt good.
I had a lot of like cum related soundboard clips from this movie, like
Don't worry, my dad will come.
And then a little bit.
That felt good.
You're supposed to stroke it.
There was even a couple that I left out of like Hermione being like, "No one's coming," but like a lot of cum talk in this movie. I was pretty excited for the soundboard.
Interesting.
My dad will come.
I guess I missed all of that.
You missed all the I know. It was funny. There was a couple things that I'd be like, "Oh, I gotta write that down." And Taylor was like, what was it? I was like, "It's just another cum joke."
You're like, it's a guy thing.
It's just more cum.
That looks
I want to say too. I thought to make this one fun, maybe we'll add on for every movie. Anytime you want me to eat a bean like last week, I'll eat another one, but I'll get one from each box. So we'll do 2 at a time this week to spice it up.
Okay.
So whenever you're feeling frisky,
you got to start the pod.
Okay, I gotta start one. All right. So what color?
I mean, that's what you gotta.
Here, I'll
just grab one.
Just grab one. Okay,
I'm gonna do.
I'm
Well,
doing it
at
at the
le-
same time. So we got this looks
do,
like it
well,
might be earthworm again.
but do one at a time so you know, and
Oh,
look what the
okay.
color is, just so you can be like, oh yeah, that's dick
Okay.
and balls
I'll give
or
you the
whatever,
option.
you know.
Oh, that would be a good flavor. Dick and balls
I
on here.
doubt that. I doubt
That felt
that.
good.
So this is either earthworm, cinnamon, cherry. Looks like that's it. So earthworm, cinnamon, or cherry. Let's see.
That's it's kind of boring, but
Let's
okay.
see. Oh, this flavor does not look like it's gonna be yummy. Oh, this
I think it's gonna be
this
good.
kind of looks like it might be boogers, but let me see. It's
Ooh,
either
but I mean,
earwax, booger, bacon,
bacon.
marshmallow, rotten egg, or lemon. But this doesn't very
That's
much
a-
look like the lemon.
That's a big time array there.
But yeah, this
I
one could
hope
be
it's
a
rotten
shit-
egg.
Ugh.
I really want rotten. I really want you to get rotten egg.
I hope this is that banana one again from last week. That'd be perfect.
It might be.
So should I do them together or one
No,
at a time?
no. One at a time.
Okay, we'll do the red one first.
Yeah, one at a time for sure.
Oh, this is just earthworm again. It's just dirt. Every fucking week, I'm just gonna eat dirt.
I think there's a dog food too. I know at least on some one of them.
I hope not.
I know on one of the beans there is a dog food one. So
All right. Well, this is the disgusting yellow looking one. Here, let me see if I can
I
get a good
hope
close.
I hope it's a nice fatty. I hope it's a good one for you.
Let's see.
It's not bad. You would have tasted it by now.
I kind of just taste the dirt of the last one. So it kind of just tastes like dirt, also.
Huh. Well,
Yeah.
that's a disappointment.
Yeah. Let me see. What? Ugh. Oh, this one is really fucking like. Oh, there's different flavors on both. Maybe that. Oh, never mind. I'm just stupid.
Oh, I was like, really?
So it could be there is a black pepper in there too.
Oh, does it taste like pepper?
It does
I thought
not.
the black pepper I think is like black and white. I think
It
it's
looks a
black and
little
white.
brown on here, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
Well, I just got a bunch of dust in
Yeah.
my mouth now. It tastes like.
What are you gonna do?
In the words of Hermione.
That felt good.
Yeah.
But so what did you think of the third Harry Potter? I gotta admit, I remembered loving this one, and I think
Yeah.
it's just because I really like the time travel part of it. That part's really cool.
Mhm.
But before that, the first like half of the movie, I gotta admit, was a little disappointing.
All right. So without you saying anything,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I felt like this movie was 5 hours long. I thought.
Oh,
it
you thought
took
this one was longer? This
4
one flew by for me though.
Oh God, it did not.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
I honestly think overall I didn't really like it.
Same.
It
was new
it
director
felt-
too. I don't remember his name, but it was a new director as well.
It felt very like Twilight-ish, very like I mean obviously we didn't have vampires, but we had werewolves.
Yeah.
We had fucking time travel. It felt like a comic book type fucking movie to me.
It-
With like the time travel
I can
and
see
the
that, yeah.
vampires.
Although I do
Um,
think this does time travel like better than some movies do, because it doesn't. It's not confusing at all in this one. It's literally just like, oh, they went back in
No,
time. Like there's no
it's
weird shit
not.
to it, which I do appreciate.
It's not, which I appreciate as well, because
Mhm.
that shit drives me batshit crazy most
Yeah.
of the time. And I think that did play a part in me not liking it as much, because I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, for fuck's sake, like I gotta watch fucking Marvel movies and these fucks are traveling all over time and
You're like,
fucking.
oh
It's
fuck,
like,
this is Harry
okay.
Potter and Quantumania.
Yeah, I'm like, cool, man. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it.
No,
If
yeah.
I'm rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably giving it like, I don't know, 5.5, maybe a 6 tops.
You know, I was telling Taylor earlier today. I was like, I think if I was to rank these ones, I'd do 2, 1, 3.
Yeah,
out
at this
of
point,
my
yeah,
enjoyment for them.
I would probably, and it's. I mean, with the 3 that we've watched,
Mm-hmm.
it's very copy and pasty. I
Yeah.
mean, you start every movie at his aunt and uncle's
This
house.
one did do that way faster though. He was
Yeah, it did.
out
It
of
was a
there.
lot faster. Well, and then I thought that part was cool when the bus picked him up.
The
and they,
bus
like,
scene is neat. That's one
you
of my
know,
favorites.
squeeze
yeah.
into like the little thing.
Come on, man.
And he's like fucking slamming into the glass because they're fucking going or whatever. I thought that was really cool, but it's very cut and paste for like all 3. I mean, and then it was, and then again they wanted you to think it was the teacher of the dark arts or whatever.
Yeah.
you know, it ended up not being him, but it was like, oh, here we go. It's the same fucking thing again.
Yeah.
So we're going on to movie 4, and we're gonna have a 4th different fucking teacher of the dark arts. Okay, it's like, can we get a little consistency here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
I haven't even
okay.
thought about that. That's funny. I wonder
Yeah.
how many we will have by the end of the series. Like, I wonder if there's a new one every single movie.
I mean, at this rate, I'm thinking, yeah.
I would kind of love it
You
in a
know,
way.
but I don't. But apparently, Abby loves that Professor Lupin or whatever
Mhm.
Lupin, and she's like, he does come back. I go, I figured he did
Mhm.
because he said, I'm sure we'll meet again sometime down the road when
See
he
you
was saying
later, Harry
goodbye.
Potter.
Yeah. So, do you remember does Sirius Black come back? Did he die?
No, I think he does come back. I just don't know
Okay.
when. But I
Okay.
remember really enjoying him every time he came back. I really liked him.
Okay. Yeah, and then like I thought the whole Dementors were kind of.
I was
I
gonna
don't- it
ask
just-
you what
it
you
didn't
thought
make a
about
lot
them.
of
They're
sense.
they're so weird. It's just like we want to have a faceless villain, and here's a bunch of them that can suck off people every now and then, like just suck
Yeah,
their
and they're
souls
like-
out of them.
It was just very strange. I mean, you know, and obviously it's been. I looked. This movie came out in 2004. This is almost 20 fucking years ago.
Jesus,
It's crazy to
Christ.
think about.
that's
It's crazy.
I didn't know you could read.
So what?
Yeah.
Do you know what you were doing when this movie came out?
I mean,
Like, around
I was
the time.
I was like 20.
So what
So,
do
I
you,
mean, I
what do you
was-
think 20-year-old Josh was doing running around town?
I don't know. Probably.
Hitting the clubs?
No, that was never my thing. I mean, honestly, 20. I'm trying to remember if I worked at Walgreens. I think I did. I think I worked at Walgreens with your Faja.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, with
that's pretty gnarly. You two
with
could have
old-
went together and saw Harry Potter.
Yeah, he
My
might
dad
have.
will come.
I wonder if he went and saw him in the theater. You think he'd remember?
I don't think he did. I don't think
I don't think he did.
I don't think he's seen most of these because I've only seen them originally, like I said, like in one of the other podcasts. Because Macy, I don't think he
Yeah.
ever really watched these. I think this was like the one fantasy big movies like that he just like never gave a
Yeah.
whirl.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I was working as a matter of fact, 19, 20 years ago. I was 20. Yeah, absolutely. I was working for Walgreens. So yeah.
Wow,
Working with old Pappy Van Nickel.
working with my pappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there anything else in the movie though that you liked before I get into my notes?
I mean, I was
Or even that you
extremely
didn't like.
shocked. I was extremely shocked that they killed Buckbeat or whatever. I mean, I know that they don't in the end because they go back in time.
Oh
Save 'em?
yeah.
But like, I'm like, we're sitting there watching it, and I in my head, I'm going, they're not gonna kill the fucking
They
bird.
will never kill that bird.
Well, because
never.
Abby would have been like, I hate this part, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
no, I was
I'm
actually
like, there's
wondering about that if
no
she
way.
didn't like it a little bit because like they kill it, but then they go back and save it. So
Yeah,
I
so
was
then they
curious
like
about
pan way out, and then the dude does it, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "They fucking killed Buckbeat or whatever," and then obviously she didn't say
that.
anything,
Mhm.
so obviously they go back in time and save it. Malfoy is still annoying as shit.
All he is just a little bitch. Like he doesn't do
you know who he
anything
reminds
except
me
get
of?
punched by people.
I want to know if you get this like resemblance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I told Abby that he gives me Billy Zane from Titanic vibes. In this.
Oh, I can
And she was
totally
like-
see that.
She's like, I can see it. She's like, I think
could
you nailed it.
totally see that. Interesting. I would have
Just-
never
just like
thought
a-
of that, but yeah,
I think it's because when he wears his hair slicked back.
yeah.
Homie on Billy Zane has his slicked back in the Titanic. Is Billy Zane his acting name, or is that his
No.
real name, or is that it?
I assumed it was both. I don't know.
Well, he's not Billy Zane in real life and Billy Zane in the movie, right?
Oh no! In the movie, his name's not. Yeah, Billy Zane is his act. I thought
Okay,
I thought you were
alright,
asking
I
if
got
Billy
you.
Zane is his born name, or how like Johnny
Yeah.
Knoxville isn't Johnny Knoxville's name.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if Billy Zane was the character in the Titanic or
Like-
if that was his real name. So
That would
'cause
be
I-
that'd be pretty cool.
I
though. It's like I
literally-
had to be cast for it.
I literally don't know how I pulled Billy Zane out of my ass, but I did.
That is a good pull though. I would have never thought of him as that.
Yeah.
That'd be they should do a little swap. Someone do one of those AI swap things and put Billy Zane in Harry Potter.
That would be insane. You should learn how to do that shit. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they say it's pretty easy, and the
Speak-
AI does most of the
speaking-
work. But
Speaking of the AI, have you seen any of like the like the songs that they like take like. I see a lot of like they put Tupac and Biggie on like newer songs.
Oh no, I haven't heard that.
It's fucking
Does
insane
it sound
because
good?
oh fuck, it sounds just like them.
Oh, that's insane.
So I mean, like I don't know if you do you know 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So he does a song, or he had a song back in the day called "Many Men."
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, I know that.
I'll send it to you after the pod because it's. But like they put Biggie on like the chorus, and then they had Tupac like rap it. Fucking sounded just like him.
That's
both
pretty
of them.
crazy.
Like both, I'm like, this is nuts. I'm like, and then I saw like it's scary. I still think it's scary as shit.
No, yeah, I was just thinking because like that's
You
cool,
know?
but then also like,
Yeah,
what evil villain is gonna do some shit with that?
exactly. And but yeah, it's I think it's scary. I find it very very very
Yeah,
scary.
no, I kind of
but,
think it's a bad idea. Some of this AI.
well, yeah, I think I think it definitely could be. But here I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna text it to you. I'm gonna check it to you from my work phone. There we go, right there. Okay, but yeah, I've always said that I believe that that's gonna be the downfall of our civilization is technology.
Is that why you didn't like Westworld? Because you're like, I think this is it's
Pro-
gonna eventually be a documentary, and Dolores is
Probably.
gonna be real.
Probably.
Should I play it for a second?
If you want, maybe like fast forward a little bit, just so because they talk for a little bit and then, yeah, if you want, go for it.
That's pretty crazy.
I mean, it sounds like just like Notorious B.I.G.
Wow. That literally.
Wait. You gotta.
Oh,
You listen to
I can
Pac
do more.
later. Yeah.
That's it. Literally just sounds like a person rapping. Like it doesn't sound robotic in any way or anything. Like that sounds like so good.
It's been like a month or two, but did you hear the A.I Drake songs that dude wrote?
I heard about them, but I didn't really pay any attention to them.
I mean, he did. I think he did 2 of them, at least that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they sounded just like Drake, and they were fucking bangers. Like they were fucking
really?
good. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you could take audio from our podcasts and like
I'm
get
sure you
your
could.
voice and imagine like we turned you into a great rapper and you never had to rap a day in your life. It's just AI of your voice.
Well, did you see with the new iPhone 15 or whatever?
Yeah, what they're doing
with
all
one of
that?
them, like 15 minutes, it's gonna be able to like replicate your voice.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's wild.
But also like it sounds like something out of Fast and Furious that like they made and then the next movie the villain's gonna use against people. Like it
Yeah,
sounds
well-
like it could be such a bad idea.
I mean, with the deep fake stuff and like with the AI voice stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could frame people so fucking easy. It's
Yeah.
like not even funny.
Also, too, I feel like because there was already like those AI deepfake like porns of
I know.
celebrities out there.
I
Now
know.
you could throw their voices in there, and you could just make your own celebrity sex tapes.
Yeah.
Like if I was talented enough, I could probably, with my footage of you, I could make a sex tape of you online probably, and it would look pretty real. I
Maybe.
bet. I could be like, "This is Hess banging Pamela Anderson," and people are like,
I'm-
"Holy shit, he banged Pamela Anderson!
I'm-
What the
I'm-
fuck?"
Hold up.
I'm glad you're not that talented.
But like that is insane that people can just do that, and
It
it's
is.
it's just out there on the internet now. Like
It's wild.
I wonder like how some celebrities feel about that people can just like because that is just there and people are doing it, just making fake porn of them.
Well, I saw a quote from Tom Hanks the other day, and he said basically with this new AI stuff, he said that the way it's headed, that in the future, like he could still be in movies after he's dead.
Yeah, and like that's just pretty cool. Like I do
Yeah.
enjoy that, even though that is a little weird. Like even when, like with Star Wars, they just own
Right.
James Earl Jones' voice now, so like
Right.
you can always have Darth Vader's voice no matter what now.
Right.
But that is a little creepy at the same time.
It is wild. And then I mean to think that you could have like you could hire an actor, you know, who has the body type of Tom Hanks
Yeah.
and just deep fake his face and deep fake his voice, and you have Tom Hanks in a movie and he's been dead for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I wonder like what will be like the first like when that'll how quick that'll start happening then bringing people
Yeah,
back like that.
I don't know.
Because you
I
can
don't
do
know.
that with like any actor now back in the like any actor that has passed. You
Pretty
can
much,
continue
yeah.
going with them now almost.
Pretty much.
I
Pretty much.
That's just it's I don't know. It's such a weird thing.
I don't fully understand it.
Yeah.
So,
'Cause
and I think that leads to why like it freaks me out too, because it's like I don't fully understand it.
I don't know what
So
something white just fell from my ceiling. I don't know
uh,
what that was.
hopefully they're not knocking a drunk driver doesn't drive
A car
into your
comes blasting through into here. I'm like, oh fuck.
That would be nuts.
That'd be the insane. I'm like, oh, and
That
somehow
would
it hits
be
the soundboard. Things just start hitting
nutbag.
pressed.
That would be nutbag.
All right, should we?
So what do you got? What do you
get
got
into
for
some
notes
Harry
there
Potter?
for Harry
Um,
Pot?
What do you think about the floating fat lady? His aunt. She came over. She was a bitch to all them, and then he did a little
Yeah.
abracadabra and made her fly and inflate. I believe
Yeah,
it's the same asshole from Matilda, like the same bitchy teacher in that. Who's Matilda?
Oh, like the principal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
think-
didn't catch that,
I
but
think
that's
it's the same
cool.
girl.
I thought it was funny. She was rude as shit, and I would have fucking snapped on her ass too.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I was like, "Fuck this bitch." Every
Yeah,
time I've seen this movie, I'm just like, "Fuck anyone in their family." They're
Yeah.
just all assholes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
She did have a cute dog though.
yeah, that's true. Hopefully, maybe Harry can steal that in one of the movies. We talked about the busing and the Dementors. What do you think about Ron's rat? He ended up being Peter Pettigrew,
Yeah,
which is also like, what a creep. He's just been hanging out at Ron's like family's house this entire time.
Well, did I ask that last week or the week prior why he was able to have a rat when I thought you could have like a frog, a cat, or
I
like
do
a
remember
fucking
you bringing
bird.
something up about that, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, because I mean, I've always wondered like why has he been able to have a rat?
Yeah, it is
Like, no-
weird, and also
Like
I don't understand how like
I don't know. Someone who knows this series.
all
comment
of
below
these
if you
wizards
know.
in this school, not one of them could tell that this rat was this fucking Peter Pettigrew that they all thought was dead.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's just,
I know.
all it took was a little map that showed him walking around for them to be like, oh fuck, it really is this dude. Okay, wow.
Yeah, Peter Pettigrew.
It just seemed a little weird.
And then he looked like a giant rat.
Yeah, unfortunate looks for that guy. I'll tell you. Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
God. I'm like, what a guy. What a look, huh?
What did you think of the really stupid scene when they were trying like all the new jelly beans kind of things? And I don't know what the food was, but they were eating these things, and it was like they sound like an elephant, they sound like a lion, all that.
It was cool. It was cool. And then Harry's like a train at the end.
Yeah, they're all animals,
like-
and he's a train.
Yeah.
It was
Blowing-
like okay.
Blowing steam out his ears and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
It was cool. I mean, it's like maybe that's like their drugs. I don't know. You know.
Oh, I never thought about it that way, but it kind of is a little bit like that.
They're like, oh, let's do some fucking animal sounds.
I'd be
bro."
like, come on, let's do some heroin and see what happens.
Yeah, and they're like, rawr.
And then we're just like, oh man, this heroin's good. Just
Yeah,
pass out.
we're like, then Harry's like, fucking steam engine.
And
And
I
shit.
heard the same thing happens when he comes too.
That felt
It's
good.
possible. It's possible.
Do you know why? For some reason, everybody just has to call. I know that the fat lady sings; it's like a joke.
Yeah.
But why do they have to call her the fat? Even when she's gone missing, they call her the fat lady. Like no one knows her name.
Well, I think that's. I think.
She
Well, I mean,
was
I don't know.
born the
obviously-
fat lady. That's on her birth certificate.
But that's the phrase, the old phrase, the fat lady sings.
Yeah. Well, it just seemed insane
So,
to me
like,
that when
you know what I
she
mean?
was missing and they're looking for her, like she could be dead or something. And they're like, "Oh, the fat lady's gone," and all this stuff. And it's just
Yeah.
like, can't you call her like Kathy or whatever you wanted to
I mean,
name her?
I'm a fat man, so
Mhm.
I mean, I thought it was fucking funny. I feel like there are probably people out there who probably got offended.
No,
by that,
yeah.
But I
like,
thought it was
like
fucking
also,
funny.
like if you went missing, would you want them to go fat man missing or Josh Hess missing?
I mean,
you know what
fat
I mean?
man Josh Hess.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
There you go. That works too.
Yes, well, that can sometimes
Yeah.
happen.
Little fat man Josh Hess has gone missing, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what else. Oh, I wrote down Harry unlocked a UAV when he got that map, and you can just see where anybody's at in the entire world.
That's
just
a
a little
pretty
creepy,
cool map.
but pretty dope.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I really like when Harry was invisible and he beat up the Malfoy in the gang. Like walked up with them, started throwing snowballs, pulled their
Yeah.
underwear down or whatever.
Yeah.
That was kind of
Yeah,
fun.
and they were like, "What the fuck?"
I also really like that like Dumbledore just knew about Hermione's time travel doing all, and just because she's doing it for class and all that, I guess he just doesn't care. So he's just like, oh yeah, you guys go back in time, save this bird. Like I like how he bends the rules for them, because he knows these kids
Yeah.
are doing the right thing and they're gonna get shit done, and
Yeah.
like they're not gonna time travel and go like fuck some dude and like beat him up or something.
No, they use their skills for good.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
I really like that he like lets them get away with all that shit.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Let me see. Is there anything else I wrote? Oh, the last thing I have written down. Actually, no, I have two things because the ending made me laugh. What'd you think about when Harry, his Quidditch match, the Dementors going after him, he fell and he broke his broom. So then at the end
Yes.
of the movie, he got a new one, and I believe it's called like the Firebolt or something. Let me see. I wrote that down.
Yeah,
It's the
fire
Firebolt, the fastest broom in the world.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that? They've been getting the,
I mean,
the
hey.
Nimbus 2000, the Nimbus 2001. Now it's the Firebolt, baby.
If it's faster than the Nimbus 3001 or 2001,
Mm-hmm.
then good for Harry.
But doesn't
So
this mean they
are
can
we
never make a
supposed-
new one? It's
Did
the
I miss-
fastest in the world.
Are we supposed to know who he got that from? Is it
I
Hagrid?
think they tell us eventually,
Okay.
but I could tell you what I think I remember if you want to know who I think it is.
I mean, go for it.
I
Yeah.
believe it was like Sirius Black, or there's
Oh.
one other person I think it could be, but I think it was Sirius Black, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. But
Okay.
somebody like that, like one
Yeah, because
one of his father
I'm like,
figures.
I'm
did
like
that.
sitting there. I'm like, are we supposed to know who he got this from?
No, it just. But yeah, also there was no. Ron opened it. What if there was a letter and shit that he just like tossed to the side because he wanted to see his broom? Now here he doesn't even know who it's from.
I know. Fucking Weasley.
But the last thing I wrote down was that I really hated how it ended in a freeze frame of him running his broom and being like, as it did
I
that,
know.
and then it's a really gross like voice over him that I saw him this way, I'm up to no good, and then it does the
Yeah.
map and all that for the ending. That was a pretty
Yeah.
horrible ending. I did not like that at all.
It reminded me of like 16 Candles at the end or something. They're like,
Yeah, no, it was like so like I get it,
Yeah.
like it's such a movie thing, but like come on, let's move
Yeah.
past that. That was really cheesy.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm glad this movie's over and I'm glad it's behind us. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of this movie. It felt very cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've all felt very cookie cutter, very same.
How many
I mean, 'cause
times do we need to
it's
see
about-
Harry Potter pass out in this movie and fade to black
Yeah.
as he falls over? Jesus Christ.
That's
That was
I mean,
like
that's all
10
part
times
of
in
it,
this movie.
you know.
A li-
I mean, I am enjoying them.
Yeah,
like, I don't
me
want
too.
anyone. I don't want you or anyone out there to think that I'm hating them.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's like they're not my favorite movies. I mean, I'm not gonna be
Will
like,
you
fuck
rewatch
yeah,
any of these,
bro.
you think? Probably not the third, I'm
I don't-
guessing, but do you think you're like,
Yeah,
it's like
I don't
Christmas
think I'd-
time,
I
let's
don't-
watch a Harry Potter?
At this point, I don't believe I'd watch 1, 2, or 3 again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, and then I was talking to Abby, and she said, "Remember I texted you Goblet of Fire?"
Yeah, yeah.
She said she can't remember if it's Goblet of Fire or like something to do with the Phoenix. She said it's one of those
The Order
two.
of Phoenix. I think it's Order
Yeah.
of Phoenix, right?
And she asked what yours was, and I said he didn't tell me. So.
I thought it was gonna be this next one, the third one with the time trial. I was waiting for that one because I remembered that
Oh.
one being my favorite. So now I have no idea.
Oh, so this is a new book for you?
Yeah. So like now, like this rewatch, totally different. So like I don't, like I
Isn't
I
that
really
funny?
like the first
Because
one.
I mean, how long ago did you watch these? When they came out?
I probably haven't seen them in like 5 years, probably.
Oh, okay.
Because me and Taylor, because we've never seen them all until a couple years ago, so we rewatched them all like a couple years ago. But then
It's
I
very
haven't seen them
interesting.
since then.
It's very interesting. Yeah, and I mean, tomorrow HBO Max becomes Max.
Yeah.
So
True.
watch out,
We're
folks.
one step closer to having our Harry Potter series out there for Max.
I hope. Yeah, I hope these movies stay on there because I really don't want to rent them.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think
That
they.
would
I'm
suck.
assuming they
Like,
will
hey,
because they have a
Jerome,
show on the
let's
way.
do Vikings or something.
That would be hilarious. And Matt, we do like 5 Harry Potter movies, and then we're like, the rest is
Oh,
Vikings.
Shit.
We're like, where'd Ron and Hermione go? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. You should eat a couple of jelly beans.
I'll eat some jelly beans. All right, I could eat another
Yeah,
jelly bean. Let's see.
I mean, we're probably getting close to getting
Let's
out
see.
of
Let's
here.
try to mix
Probably
it up a little bit.
running out of time, or
Let's see.
maybe.
All right. Do you want me to have light green, dark green, yellow, or brown?
I want you to have. I don't even know, Jerome. I'm gonna go brown. No, not brown. Is it brown or is it red? I don't want you to have another fucking.
It looks brown, but let me pull it out and see. Oh,
I don't
yeah,
want you to have
it's
another dirt.
It's definitely brown.
All right, try the brown.
Try
I
the
hope
brown?
it's dog food. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let me see the side to see what it says. It's possible. It says either dirt. It's either gonna be dirt or sausage. I think.
Ooh, I hope it's sausage, because that I feel like that will really fuck with your senses.
Yeah, that'll be
Like
kind of weird.
you're like, oh, this is a nice, sweet, yummy jelly bean, and it's like
I'm gonna get.
breakfast sausage or
There's
something.
a
You know?
bright green one in this other
All
box.
right.
I'm gonna get. So we'll do bright green and brown. That does not go good together. I
It's
bet.
probably just gonna be grass.
Yeah. All right. Let's eat the brown.
All right, let's see the sausage fest here.
Oh my fucking god! It's just dirt again.
Are you kidding?
What the fuck? How many dirts are in here? Ah, that's like my 18th dirt. It feels like. All right, let's just eat the green.
There's grass.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
you're like, oh.
Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, it's
What?
grass. Oh, for a second it was sweet. Oh. I thought it was like the lime or whatever,
good.
but oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
Fuck that.
A little grass.
Well, that can sometimes happen.
You're like, I love grass. The grass is always greener on the other side, Josh.
Oh, next week's gonna suck when I do 3. Oh my god, I can just see in here. There's like I don't know if you could see in there. Those like light ones. Those are like all rotten egg. It looks like.
You should dig one of those out, Jerome, and then we'll end it on one of the whites.
Yeah, that's a good call. Actually, I'll give you. I'll give you that. That's a good call.
Yeah, I know. I should be a producer for a podcast or something.
Oh my god, I poured out a lot. Okay, what do you think's more likely to be bad? The white one with the yellow spots, or the white one with the brown spots?
I'm gonna say white with the yellow.
Oh, okay. Or do you
I
think
just
do you think I should do? Let's try them both.
Probably do, yeah,
Just
one
in
at a
case.
time though.
Yeah.
One at a time. Yeah,
Okay,
I think so.
I gotta safely put all these beans back in here so I don't spill them. All right, you want brown first or yellow first?
Whichever your little heart desires.
All right,
Jerome.
we're gonna go brown first.
All right.
Oh, this is marshmallow.
There you go.
That's pretty tasty. I like their marshmallow. Okay.
It's probably roasted marshmallow too.
That's really good. Okay. Well, I never knew I liked the marshmallow jelly beans, but there we go. Okay.
There you go.
You
Hopefully
swallow
this one's
it?
a good one.
Now let's see what this. I got a feeling the yellow one is not gonna be as good, but
Hey,
Let's
you
see.
never know. You never know.
Oh. Oh my god.
What is it?
That's rotten egg.
Rotten. Oh.
Oh.
They nailed it.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. They really got that.
That felt good.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That is a great way to end it
Ah.
right there.
It like doesn't go away. It just oh my god. That I think the marshmallow made that 10 times worse, honestly, because I still have like sweet marshmallow in my mouth. So, like,
Oh yeah. I
oh,
wonder if you'll like marshmallow again.
it's
Might have
true.
just
I gotta go
it might
dig
have
out
just
another
ruined
one.
it. Yeah, it might have just ruined it for the rest of your life.
Oh my god, that was really bad. Well,
That
next week we'll do 3 every time. So that'll
3
be real fun.
every time.
Eventually, maybe I'll vomit. We'll see. Just keep-
Eventually, you'll just take a handful and shovel them in your mouth.
That's what we'll do for the part 2 finale of the 7th one. Just
Just whatever's left.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to eat them all. Ugh, god
Shove
damn.
them in the roof.
Shut up, bitch!
Good times.
Do you watch the Fast and Furious movies, right?
I don't think I've seen the last like 2 or 3 new ones.
Oh, so you haven't seen the couple? Because I went and saw Fast X a couple days ago. I've seen it actually twice now. And,
I don't think I've seen
my God,
7,
what a
8,
movie.
9, and 10.
Oh,
So.
those ones you're in for a treat. That's where they become superhero movies.
Yeah, which I mean, it
Literally,
kinda just is
in
like
the
a
new
little
one, this
turn-on,
isn't
but
a spoiler, but Vin Diesel lifts a car while shooting a gun with one hand.
That's perfect.
He flips it over with one hand. He's just
Yeah.
superhuman now.
That's dope.
Also,
I'm waiting.
I wish I could watch your in-theater reaction to the ending, because I know it would so piss you off. I would love to watch it. Like, especially if you just watched all the movies leading up to that. I would love to watch your in-theater reaction to that.
Maybe you will.
That would be great.
Like, is it in credit or just like into the movie?
No, end of the movie.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a little tease.
We don't need to know that.
No, I'm
We
gonna
don't
say
need to
it's
know that.
nothing story. I was just gonna say
Okay.
it's not a full movie. It just
Oh.
it just ends at a certain point.
Oh, perfect. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be Fast X and a half.
It's gonna be Fast X Part 3 now by the end. Like,
It's even better.
they're making just like instead of Harry Potter doing 2, they're doing 3 to wrap up the series for that. I hate their new titles for it are so horrible. Like the 9th one is called F9 The Fast Saga. That's not the name of a movie.
Yeah, I think I'm just kind of done with all of it. I mean, it's just like
I do gotta say,
it's just like
Jason Momoa in the new one.
I know. I'm like, really?
Amazing. He's playing like the perfect Joker. Like he's having the
good.
most fun of his life. It's worth seeing just for him, honestly.
Huh. He's just living his best life.
Yeah, it is. If it wasn't for him in the movie, I don't think I would have liked it as much.
Wow.
Because he was pretty great in it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it was
good to know.
It was really fun. I saw a clip of. Have you heard of the 40X movie theaters? Where like your seats bounce around and they squirt water at you, and like the theater snows and all that.
Which would be cool as hell. I've always wanted to do that.
I'll put a clip in here of the Fast X one. It looks fucking insane. It looks like a roller coaster ride while you're watching a movie. It was nuts.
I think it'd be cool to see at least one movie like that.
Yeah, I would love to go see one of those. Or even
do we have any in Arizona?
I don't think we do. Maybe there's like one or something. But there also is Screen X too, where you can go see, and it's like the walls next to you are the screens as well. So you're just
that's
in a
pretty
room
nutbag.
of screens. That would be crazy.
That is pretty crazy. It was probably pretty pricey too.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. No, I bet you it's not
But,
just like your average TV or movie ticket.
But as long as you don't puke, it's probably worth it, right?
Yeah. No, I bet it's a pretty cool. Depending on the movie, I bet it's a pretty cool experience.
Yeah. You go like watch like Driving Miss Daisy or something. You're like, wow, that was fucking dumb.
That was wasted and like nothing happened. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was cool. Or, I mean, could you imagine going and seeing like Braveheart in there or something? Like,
oh, that
or
was
like or like
you're like smelling the sweat of the soldiers and shit.
Like the Revenant, where he's like hiding in the bear. And
yeah, that'd be good.
Gets all like hot and steamy in there, and
yeah,
kind of weird.
We gotta look up if there's something like that around here, because that'd be cool to
go
see.
You could go watch Backdraft, and you're on fire the whole fucking first 20 minutes.
You're like,
of the
fuck,
movie.
this theater's hot.
You're like, it's hot as shit in here.
Get me the fuck out of here. I'm done. We got about a minute to wrap up. Is there any last things you want to say about Harry Potter to the people, or any random things you want to say out to get out there in the world?
Nothing about Harry Potter. I just want to say congratulations to my daughter. She graduated high school today.
Yeah, congratulations.
So I can say my daughter is a high school graduate. That is weird to say.
I bet that's very weird.
I'm not even 40 years old. My daughter graduated high school. It's pretty cool.
Does that make you feel really old?
No, it doesn't make me feel old. It makes me feel happy that I'm still young enough that I'll be able to enjoy her time as an adult with her. So very proud of her. Couldn't be happier. So yeah. All
right. Well, next week we'll be watching Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I don't remember much about this one at all, so it'll be really interesting about my thoughts. I mean, like I said earlier, I thought this one was my favorite, and it turned out to be my least favorite so far. But yeah, I have no idea what to say about Goblet of Fire because I don't know what it's about.